Hello and welcome to BBLB. It's day 17, it's 1:29 and it's the longest day of the year. But today's show is so jam-packed, blink and you will miss it. We've got two celebrity ex-housemates. One was in A1, the other one has just travelled up it. It's Ben Adams and Lucy Pinder, everybody. Now, on Friday night, you voted him out of the house, but he swaggered across the car park and he's here to say it to my face. It's Chiron, everybody. And Mr. Ian Lee has been on a satellite safari and will be telling us all about big game of Big Brother Africa, huh? I don't mean to interrupt. You're right there. Are you on the line to Africa right now?
I'm communicating with Africa this very second.
He's speaking to Africa, everybody.
Wow.
Plus, we'll have a very special performance at the end of the show. I've seen it in rehearsals, and it's special, that's for sure. But before any of that, here's everything you need to know about what's happened in the last 24 hours. When I say everything, I mean everything about Big Brother.
BBLB News 25, 24-hour news and then some.
First up, get your laughing gear around these streets. Siavash tries to ignite everybody's interest by transforming himself into a human match.
Do you drink it? Oh.
That's good, isn't it? Now, I thought Trini and Susanna's fashion advice was harsh, but listen to this.
Don't be smart, Shri, because it doesn't suit you.
Oh, and Angel really needs Shri. Needs, get it? Needs, like bread, huh? Bang, that's that for the quirkies. Now, the serious news. At 3:55 p.m. yesterday, Big Brother set the remaining 12 housemates a challenge close to Angel's heart.
Housemates, for today's task, housemates must attempt to learn Russian.
Oh, absolutely.
In order to win 2 tokens, housemates must attempt to translate a number of phrases from English into Russian.
Carly, please translate the following phrase into Russian. I love you, Big Brother.
Oh. Я люблю тебя больше, бра.
Небольшое задание в каждый море свободный город по-русски. Now it's Halfwit's. That was pretty impressive, by the way, guys. It's Halfwit's birthday, everybody, and Big Brother woke the housemates with a bit of Stevie Wonder. How nice, huh?
Happy birthday. Hey, that's you. That's you. Honestly, man. I'll get an easy size.
Happy birthday! Honestly. Come on, guys. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday! We might have to pay for that now. We've all sung it. Halfwit's 24 today. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. Now, as it's Halfwit's birthday and also the summer solstice, Big Brother provided the housemates with a box of hippie costumes which they must wear for the duration of the day.
The storeroom is now open for housemates to collect the costume box.
Are they Freddie?
Supposed to find stuff.
No. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
No, I'm not ready. Ooh, purple.
What is this?
What do you like?
Stonehenge.
More birthday-related shenanigans are planned for later, so stay tuned. And that is you bang up to date with the news, everybody.
BBLB News 25, 24-hour news and then some.
Now, on Friday night, cooler than cool, Chiron became the third housemate to be evicted from the house. Not so cool. Here's what happened in the first few hours after his release.
The third person to be evicted from the Big Brother house is Chiron. Chiron is absolutely gutted.
I finally got in the house. I'm back to my regular life. Nice to meet you,
Ian.
Please welcome Kyle! Gutted. Were you gutted?
Oh, what is it?
Really?
Every person has like 5 things they don't like in a person. The 5 things I don't like is all mixed in with Shri.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle!
I'm gonna miss all of them, but you know, Marcus, Siavash, Lisa, I'm gonna miss all of them, and that's how it is, though. Big brother, little brother. See you later.
Make some noise for Kyle!
Yes, madam. You have a good night. Yes, madam. There you go.
Have a great time.
Oh, yes, man, you too, all right? I feel wonderful, you know. It's a win-win situation because now I get to go back to my friends and family, and that's what's really important. What up, George, baby? Yes, I'm Kyron. No, I'm not the other. What is this, big brother, little brother? But you know what? Nana, you know what? I'm gonna leave with the green bandana. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do. That's the end of the story. See you later, big brother. See you next time. I'll let you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's only Chiron, innit? Come on in. Listen to this rap.
I'm so fly, fly to the sky, look up to the sky, be like, he's a guy.
Why didn't you freestyle as you came in? You should have entered to that.
No, I apologize.
How do you like hearing it with the beat underneath? We put the beat underneath. He didn't do that, by the way.
It was all right, I thank y'all for that.
Right, okay. How are you feeling? You've been out the house for a day now. Does it feel good to be out?
Yeah, I'm back to my regular self, you know, get back to my friends and family. I have the summer to look forward to, so it's all right.
We had your girl Danielle in the other night.
Yes, sir.
Was it nice to see her again?
Yeah, it was. It was nice to, like, friends, family, the people that was important to me before I went in. I made sure I saw them first.
Right, okay. And what about Siavash? Because you and him, you became very friendly in there, so much so he was crying his heart out when you left. Huh?
Obviously, being stuck in a house with 16 strangers, obviously you're gonna feel a connection with some people. I just felt like he was one of my best boys on the outside, like my boy Paul. I just saw Paul in him, and Paul's like my brother.
Right, okay.
You get me? So obviously it was very emotional. I mean, like when he was up for eviction.
You got upset also.
Exactly.
I mean, what's he going to do about washing his hair? Because you seem to kind of feel that duty for him most of the time.
Nah, it was only twice I did that. First time it was a joke. Second time...
It just felt so nice you thought you'd do it again?
Nah.
No?
Nah, second time I just did it as a favor, innit? I was like, yo, he said, wash my hair. I was like, yeah, you my boy. You know what I'm saying? I do things for you to the limit. And then I did it for him, innit?
Right, OK. Now, I wanted to ask you, you've got a very interesting accent, obviously, you know, from your time in America, mixed with a bit of time here. Do you know you've got your own catchphrase?
Not really.
Not really? Not really? Should we have a little look at Chiron's catchphrase, everyone?
I would describe my Big Brother experience, you know what I'm saying, once in a lifetime, you know what I'm saying? You'll never happen this again, you know what I'm saying? 16 straight, just put in the house, see how they work out. You know what I'm saying? That will never ever happen again, you know what I'm saying? Unless I go to uni or something like that, but I doubt it would be 16 people. You know what I'm saying? And the whole UK looking at our eyes and our ears and everything like that. So the experience is grand. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for, you know what I'm saying, put me in this house with these people. You know, you get what I'm saying?
9 times in 30 seconds is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Did you realise you said it that much?
Not really.
Right. OK. We'll see if we get through the rest of the interview without it. Now, I believe your dad's over there in the audience, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? It's Father's Day. You must be pleased to be out hanging out with him.
Oh, yeah, always. I see myself as my father. I see my father as me, you know, and even though I've been in this country for 2 years, he's become my brother, my best friend.
OK. Fantastic. You're going to give him a little hair wash later? Chiron special?
Well, you know, he lets nobody touch his hair but him. So.
Really, only him, right, OK. Now, obviously, we have to stop you guys bringing certain things into the house every year.
Yes, sir.
We've given you everything back that you tried to smuggle in, except one thing. Any idea what that might be? No?
Not really.
Shall we show him? Yeah! It's only Much Ado About Nothing, by Shakespeare. We thought for a minute, hang on a minute, have we mixed your stuff up with half-wits? But no, this is indeed yours, right?
Yes, sir.
And why are you reading this book?
Well, it was read to me when I was 10 years old by a teacher over and over again. It had nothing to do with lessons, she just read it. Then when I went into sixth form, I had to actually study it. And I was also going to use this as a monologue in my performing arts college to take up acting instead of music. But I decided to stay with music. But I just love the book itself.
Would you be prepared to give us a little monologue now? Would you do
yeah,
that
no
for
doubt,
us?
no
yeah,
doubt,
would
yeah.
you like that, guys? Of course they would. Chiron, maybe you'd stand up for us.
Cool.
And if you look into this camera, sir, maybe you can perform for us now. This is Chiron doing Shakespeare. Which piece are you going to read?
It's from a character named Benedict. He's just showing how he'll never fall in love.
OK. The complete opposite to you, Chiron.
Maybe. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. No. I will not be sworn, but love may transform me into an oyster, but I'll take my oath on it. Till he hath made an oyster of me, he will not make me such a fool. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But to all graces being one woman shall not come in my grace. Rich, she shall be, that's certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not for an angel. Of good discourse, an excellent musician. And her hair shall be whatever it pleases God.
Beautiful, guys. Thank you very much, sir. If only we could have slipped in a "you know what I'm saying" in there, it would have made it for me. Now, you've been a fantastic housemate. We're going to show you all your best bits. You can reminisce and you can see what a fun guy you were in the house. All right, give him a big round of applause, everybody.
It's Chiron!
Gotta get
The final non-housemate to achieve housemate status.
That's real fun. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I think Chiron's a naturally cool dude.
I am Chiron with my boy, see you bad.
Oh, I love you.
I'm feeling good, you know? I'm a little man. Say it in my face. I'm right here. Stay quiet. That's what I thought.
Come and have a fag.
That's what I thought. Stay quiet.
Mum.
Oh, complex.
What you doing, dog?
So when you and me gonna get together, baby?
Yeah,
I love it, though. I love this experience. I'm just helping out one housemate to another. That's all it is.
I think I will definitely miss Chiron. He's the guy who makes me laugh the most.
This is actually one of the highlights of my 18-year life. See you later. Call me when you get there, yeah?
I'm sure that memory of lathering up dog face is going to stay in your mind forever, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. He's being cool. Now, give him a big round of applause. Chiron, everybody. Wonderful housemate. Now, today we're playing Spot the Housemate. Somewhere on the show, an ex-housemate from the last 10 years, Jane from BB7, will appear. If you see her, then shout, "I see the housemate. I claim the prize as ever." No prize, guys. No prize, yeah? After the break, a pair of celebrity ex-housemates and Ian Lee turns African Queen. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. It's 1:46, and whilst we've been on air, we've got some breaking news just come through. It turns out for Halfwit's birthday, they're going to be performing a song for him. We've got the rehearsals in the can for you right now. Have a look at this. Absolutely diabolical. What other breaking news have we got for him? Marcus has been growing his hair for, wait for it, guys, 3 years. And Charlie wants to be a male version of a wag, right? We'll have to get himself over to Real Madrid for Ronaldo then. Now, if you've missed the last 7 days of Big Brother, then you could probably do with a virtually incomprehensible 67 VT montage to bring you up to date. How lucky we've got one for you.
I'm not eating for 3 days.
Break time!
Just want to play a game. We'll play hide and seek. 3, 5.
Come on, darling.
She's going to eat today.
You won't make her eat, I'm telling you now.
Oh! Got a little crush on you, I think.
Personally, I'm telling you, I love you. I love you.
Aww.
Charlie, can you please sit back down in the chair?
Hi, babe. It ain't cooked.
You're like a 6.
I'm a 10. What? Where does he come from?
1, 2, 3.
Foggy day in London town.
Whatever I do is cool. I just am cool.
Anyone for drinking mayonnaise?
That's the gristle bit of my nose.
Sometimes you smother me.
For a whole can?
Yes.
So I thought you touched on her ear.
Oh, you cut my neck.
We killed it in dancing, innit?
1, 2, 3.
Chiron.
Another week in the Big Brother house. My next guests are all too familiar with the Big Brother experience. She was the first out on Celeb Big Brother this year, but he stayed in until finale night, proof if it were needed that boys are indeed better than girls. Let's see him in action.
Good evening, housemates.
This is absolutely not what I want to do.
There are two reasons why I'm famous.
Terry decided that the least talented housemate was Lucy.
Yes! Oh, please sit down. You're the most irritating person I've ever met.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's good.
That's fine.
It's like... Before you come in, everyone says, you know, just don't be out first.
We're going to call it table.
Kiss your arm.
Please welcome Lucy Pinder and Ben Adams. Lucy, where's Ben?
I don't know.
Where's Ben?
Bruh.
Oh!
Awesome.
Have you been waiting 4 months to do that?
Tell me about it. I know. Just as scary as the original one.
You know he took that home with him, guys. You know that. It's been in his house.
Slept
for
with it a few times.
149 days since you guys left here. Or
Is it?
No, a bit
that.
over.
Yeah. 149 days since Celeb finished.
Yeah, it seems a lot longer, I think.
Yeah,
Really?
let's see.
Yeah.
Have you been watching this series?
Absolutely.
Are you loving it?
Loving it.
Good.
Absolutely.
That's good news. Now, Lucy, obviously you weren't in there very long. Do you wish there's a little part of you when you come up here and you see it, you think, oh, I wish I had, you know, I went in there maybe just having a bit of extra time and there would have been more fun?
No, honestly, I think a week was enough for me. Yeah. I thought I'd enjoy it a bit more, but I think that the guys actually on this series look like they're having fun.
They are having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's like, wow, people do have fun in that house.
And what about you, sir? You managed to hang on in there until finale night. You got any tips for staying into the final whistle?
I guess don't say very much, and then you kind of go unnoticed.
Worked
and then no one
perfectly
nominates
for Ben,
you.
everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Now, obviously, we saw earlier on in the news that they got a new task put into the house where they had to learn Russian. It was going to be a toughie for most of them. We've now got some exclusive BBLB footage. Who wants to see how they got on in it? Yeah! Right, you do. Let's have a look.
Vinay, Pokazite. Minay. Автобус new. Остановки.
Не следующей неделе. Я хотел бы написать список покупок.
Мне нужна стричка.
As housemates correctly translated 7 English phrases into Russian, Big Brother will reward housemates with 2 tokens.
How do you think you would have got on with that?
Wow. Well, I'm quite good at French, but definitely not Russian. I think Carly did very well.
Carly was very impressive, don't you think,
Nailed
guys? Another task in the bag. And as you saw with Chiron, we had his book, his Shakespearean book, that we gave back to him. What did they take off you when you went into the house?
They took all of our hair straighteners.
No way.
Yep, even mine.
Ben was so
for you, Ben.
I couldn't even sleep.
Right,
Was that, you know, I really need to go.
Well, whilst we're on the subject of confiscated items, we'd like you to come over and play with us.
Whose contraband is it anyway?
Oh, come on over. Everybody's favourite game, isn't that right? What we're going to do, guys, is show you some of the stuff that we confiscated this year, and then you've got to tell us who brought it in. All right?
Okay.
Let's have the first item, please.
These 3 amusing novelty fridge magnets will not only adhere to your refrigerator, but any metal surface of your choosing.
Who brought those little beauties in? Come on, guys. Half-wit, they're saying. They reckon half-wit. Fridge magnets. Who bring fridge magnets into the house?
Possibly, or Angel, maybe.
You think Angel, maybe? OK, let's have... Who do you think?
Mark, what's on the fridge?
Who do you think? Marcus, you say? It is Marcus. You're absolutely right. Well done, let's have a look at the next item.
This delightful ornate tin contains not 1, not 2, but 6 sardines. A prince among fish.
Who's bringing in sardines to the house?
It's got to be Angel.
Angel.
You reckon Angel? Do we think Angel, guys? Yeah. I don't think they've woken up yet. Yes, it is, Angel. You're absolutely right. Let's go on to our excited you should be. Let's go on to these shoe trees.
Ooh, my shoes are hurting me. I'd be wise to invest in these shoe trees in a gorgeous opaque plastic.
Beautiful opaque plastic shoe trees. Who'd bring a thing like that into the house?
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, anybody? It was Chris, I'm afraid. Yeah. Next up, and all on the edge of their seats for this game. Next up, what have we got?
Troubled by unsightly nasal hair? Well, worry no more.
Show us
This
how it
nasal
works, mate.
trimmer
Show us how it
will
works.
tame even the toughest of nostril nuisances.
Oh, lovely. Getting stuck in there.
It's lovely. It's wonderful to see that, yeah.
Who do we think they belong to?
I'll go with Siavash. I'll go with the audience. Siavash.
I'll do the same. Great.
Young man at the front there, it was Charlie. You're absolutely right. Well done. And our final item.
Wow, you get 2 yos for the price of 1 with this amusing yellow-coloured yo-yo.
Beautiful. Can you do a bit? You any good on the yo-yo?
I can give it a go, but probably not.
Right, OK. Who do we think brought this in? Shri, I can tell you. What's that? Who do we think?
Let's go for halfway.
Yeah.
I'll stick with you.
Siavash it was, guys. Siavash. Give Ben and Lucy. Look, can he do it? Oh, he's still got it.
There you go. Never lost it. Never had it.
Give a big
Great.
round of applause. They're going to be sticking with us. They're going over to the camera runs. OK, and if you at home want to get into the camera runs, I can make this happen. Here's how.
The BBLB team are looking for BB's biggest Uber fans to come on the show and play the George Lamb Quiz of the Decade. If we think you're worthy, you could be invited to take part in a series of challenges throughout BBLB this summer. The ultimate Uber fan will then travel here in style to help celebrate Big Brother's 10th anniversary on Friday the 17th of July. They'll have a behind-the-scenes tour of Big Brother, meet the gorgeous Davina, and they'll get a chance to not just watch the show, but actually take part in it by becoming a Big Brother cameraman. To apply, go to channel4.com/BBLB and email us your name and contact number. Applications will close at midnight on Friday the 3rd of July and applicants must be over 18.
Now, today's contestants are Matt from Hertfordshire, David from Portsmouth and Sarah from South East London. Matthew, you got that right about Charlie.
Yeah.
Are you the biggest of all Big Brother fans?
I think I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Why so?
I have parties sometimes on
Big
the
Brother
launch night.
parties?
Yeah, on the launch nights. Where we
OK,
discuss.
all right. Dave, do you think you're a bigger fan than Matt?
Yep, I go to all the launch nights, all the evictions.
All of it?
Yeah, in the past 5 years.
Oh my good lord, David. Right, OK. Sarah, how do you rate your chances against these two?
Quite well. I religiously watch all of the series and once stayed up for 12 hours straight watching Big Brother. Some of the time they
You watch live streaming for 12 hours? Whoa there! OK, well, listen, round 1 is just minutes away. After the break, our very own agony aunt solves the housemates' dilemmas and Mr Ian Lee goes African. He's over there. We'll see you in 3.
How do you like them apples?
All the side burn.
Ah, you're doing it all wrong. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get all the way through, bro.
Welcome back to BBLB. It's 2 p.m. Time to go to the camera runs where Lucy and Ben are stalking the housemates. How's it going back in the house?
It's very interesting. Yeah, I think Shree's trying to make Noreen jealous.
Who's he swerving? What's he doing?
He's kind of hugging and stroking Lisa's back, but yeah, I don't think Noreen's really that bothered.
Well, they look great, don't they?
They look very
They really-
chill.
yeah.
They're really getting into the
I know.
hippie kind of, chill out mood.
I feel underdressed.
Do you feel now that you're in there's a little bit of you just thinking, oh, I wish I could go back inside, relive the good times?
No.
I
In a word.
Well, could be worse.
So what do you think they're talking about? Can you hear them at all?
No, but I can imagine it's not very interesting.
No? Yeah.
Oh, Ben.
Good guess there, Ben.
Meow.
Thank you.
Good guess, yeah. So, right, that's it. That's pretty much all you got for me.
Well, no, there's like Angel. She's kind of sitting there smiling
Angel
a little
looks
bit.
kind of cute in the blonde wig.
Does she?
Oh, there was a picture of her the other day. She had a blonde hair. She looked quite fit, actually. This is a bit weird. Anyway, thank you very much, Ben and Lucy. Give them a big round of applause. Now, spending weeks on end in a Bournemouth bungalow causes all kinds of personal problems. It's a shame they don't have their very own agony aunt to talk things through with. Maybe somebody like Simone Bien. Oh, well. Hello. I I'm making my whole new language up there. How are you doing? You all right?
Very well, thank you.
So I believe, amongst other people, you were trained by the Walrus of Love, Mr. Barry White, no less, huh?
Indeed, Mr. Barry White.
What did Barry tell? I mean, Barry, there's nothing Barry doesn't know about the opposite sex, right?
Exactly. He's the Walrus of Love.
Yeah.
He said, Simone, any man you come into contact with, tell them to respect the ladies.
Respect the ladies, really?
Love the ladies.
Yeah, OK.
And dance with the ladies.
Dance with a wink, so that might mean something else, yeah?
Indeed. A bit of horizontal folk dancing going on there, I imagine.
No, I like that. Now, I wanted to ask you another question. We've got all these guys in the house, right? And they're having emotional problems. Obviously, you're in agony, aren't we? Thought maybe we'd send in their problems from the house. You can answer them, yeah?
Absolutely,
Is that all
yeah,
right?
I'd love to.
First up, who have we got? I believe we have Siavash, who's in Boreham Wood. Let's hear his problem.
Dear BBLB, on Friday night, my bestest friend in the whole wide world left the house, and I really miss him. I also cried like a baby on national TV. What should I do?
Oh, what should he do? Should we remind ourselves of that moment when he sobbed? Yeah?
Kyron.
I was thinking, I cannot believe I cried on telly. It's probably most embarrassing. I'm trying to not think about it.
So what's your advice for Siavash?
Well, when you go through such a traumatic split, George, you go through these stages and it's all about learning to cope. So there was the denial stage, then it goes to sadness, then it goes to bargaining when you plead with BB to bring him back so he can just start drawing on Chiron's bum again.
Nightmare ahead.
And then anger, and then acceptance, by which point they'll be reunited and both of them can start crying uncontrollably on national TV.
Do you think they're going to get back together?
Oh, I
after?
hope so.
Yeah,
I
okay,
hope so.
right,
It would be a lovely thing.
Next problem in, Charlie, who again, coincidentally, also in Boreham Wood, guys.
Dear BBLB, I'm an openly gay man, but I've recently started to have feelings for a person of the opposite sex. I think she may feel the same, and I'm dreading that she may pop the question and offer me some raw egg. Help me, please.
Oh, right now, he's fallen in love with Angel. Let's have a little look at this, guys.
The one about fake romances, but I don't think it's fake, because I think we've got all the potential for being like a proper romance.
What the hell's going on? What's happening?
Well, it can happen. Your sexuality can change at any point during your life.
Charlie's on the turn.
And that
In the
includes
house.
during the Big Brother house.
Wow.
So he could call himself, I suppose, flexi-sexual.
What? Sorry, flexi-sexual, you say?
Yeah, it covers all angles.
So you can just kind of clock in and out when you feel like
Exactly.
it? OK, fantastic. Now, our final problem comes from Sri. Everybody, we all know he's got plenty of problems. Let's have a look at him.
Dear BBLB, I've really fallen for a girl, but she doesn't feel the same way about me. I follow her around like a lost puppy, but it seems she prefers wolves. What should I do? P.S. I love you, Noreen.
Oh, no, it's been the main love story in the house. It's the one we're all talking about. We've actually got a love triangle over here to illustrate what's been going on. You're going to talk us through this, my love?
I am indeed, yeah.
OK, let's have a look. Right, OK, so first up, we've got all our three guys. What's going on? Talk me through it.
Well, so when Shri and Noreen first got in the house, they became really good friends and everyone was really happy, but then
Let's get Shri being friends and Noreen having the time of their lives, good
stepped
friends.
over the mark,
lovely.
did Shri, because he basically said and declared his undying love for Noreen.
Which was just far too much, wasn't it?
After 5 days or 5 minutes.
Too early, right, guys? Too early,
Far too soon. So at which point Noreen said she wasn't interested, and then Marcus...
OK, sorry, mate. Noreen's not interested,
He's over there.
Can you just go like that? I'm not interested, yeah? No, go like that with your finger, like that, yeah. Not interested, yeah? OK,
and then
so then
Marcus
what happens?
here started showing
Wolverine,
Wolverine, all these wonderful compliments, and she saw that as her escape route to get away from Shri.
You just need to just amble over, but real sexy, just because you say, oh, hello, yeah, real nice, yeah? That's nice, yeah. She likes it. I can see her smiling. Look, yeah.
But she wasn't really interested. She's just using Marcus.
No way.
To get away from Shree.
Oh, my, what's going on?
I know.
Right, so you put your arm there. She doesn't even really like you. Don't fall for it.
At which point, Shree and Marcus start arguing.
They're going at each other. Wag your hands at each other. Wag your hands.
Tries to make Noreen jealous with lots of playground antics.
Right,
It's
OK, what are you
pathetic.
doing? Just flick your hair, yeah? This is good, isn't it, eh?
And then at the end of the day, where we are now is both boys want to be friends with her, but quite frankly, more than friends with her, and she's not interested in either of them.
So what should Shree do then? Because now he's in a nightmare. She doesn't want him, and they're rucking all the time.
Well, he needs to apologise to Noreen and say, quite frankly, Noreen, I've been a fool in love.
Yeah.
I've been a fool in love, and I'm not really in love with you. I'm in love with the projected ideal I have of you. And quite frankly, after Boobgate, you're not the woman I thought you were.
If you can do all that in sign language, I'll be massively impressed. Oh, that's quite good. I like it. Right, so you say sorry, and then Marcus, hopefully you guys will make up. We won't have any more rucks, and it'll be all right, OK? Simone, wasn't that great advice, guys? Yeah? Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you very much, darling. Now, every day, Big Brother spends hours getting his ear bent in the diary room. Most of the stuff, though, never makes it into the show. So here are the best bits that didn't get to get in the show over the last 7 days.
Hello, Big Brother.
Bonjour.
Hello.
What are you laughing at?
No, I'm laughing. No, I'm laughing the situation. Because you are watching.
She's playing with a tin can in the bath. She'd made a mermaid out of a tin can and she was playing with it in the bath.
When she speaks, do you have subtitles that come up here?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Shut up.
She messed up. Ow! I had a really wonderful experience just earlier when I was going for loo.
When are you going to send a new housemate in? We deserve more alcohol.
I mean, even if it's just me and Sophie, then.
Yeah, just bring like enough in for us, like a bottle of wine, and we'll drink it between us.
Yeah.
We won't say anything. I think a nice girl would be really, really nice to send into the house. Like someone like Savaya. Yeah. So whatever her name. I think her name is Savaya.
Stop it, Chuck. Well, don't.
You're too nasty.
Well, don't.
Have a habit of hot water gargling with salt. I keep my teeth fresh and clean every time.
It's one of my destinies, just to build the body as a piece of art, as a sculpture. Not just for people to worship, just for myself.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss with Big Brother?
You brought me in here.
The diary room door is now open.
Thank you. Say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to...
Live from Boreham Wood, it's the George Lamb
And now our Uber fans are, as always, in position. By using only the power of speech and the process of elimination, we want them to guess which housemate is standing behind me, hiding in here. Please illuminate the box. Oh, who could it possibly be? Here's how it's going to work, guys. You can ask only yes or no questions. You understand? You're going to go first, lovely Sarah. What's your first question? Time starts now.
Are you male?
Are you male? Yes, it's a man. Go for it, David.
Were you in the first 5 Big Brothers?
You in the first 5 Big Brothers? No. So since 5, man since 5. Go for it.
Did you have a romance in the house?
Romance in the house. No romance.
Are you a
since
winner?
5. Are you a winner? It's a man. No romance in it. Not a winner either. Right? Okay.
Are you a runner-up?
He's a runner-up. Wow, OK, David's looking confident. Let's go to you, Matt.
Was you in Big Brother 6?
Were you in Big Brother 6? Yes, it was. Sarah, you going to have a bash at it?
Craig?
Was it... Who done it?
Craig?
Craig? Was it Craig?
No.
No, not Craig. David's looking mad smug. Let's see what happens now.
Is it Eugene?
Is it Eugene? Yeah! Have you got a super fan in the house? Come on, Eugene, say hello to David here.
Hello, David. How you doing?
David, here's a good bit. Just move along. Don't barge out the way, Eugene. David, you've got to get rid of either Matt or Sarah. Only one of them can go through to the next round with you, mate.
I'm going to get rid of Matt.
Getting rid of Matt. Poor Matt. Didn't he do well, though, Matt? He did brilliantly. Well done, mate. David and Sarah going through to the next round. After the break, Ian Lee is out of Africa, and Eugene here will be ending the show with a song, huh? We'll see you after the break.
Welcome back to BBLB. It's time for round 2 of...
Live from Boreham Wood, it's the George Lamb Quiz of the Decade.
Now, David, you managed to pick Eugene out. It was very well done on David's part. However, I'm going to throw the cat amongst the proverbial pigeons. I've got another mystery housemate in here. Please light up the box again. Should David stick with Eugene, or should he go for this little beauty? What do we think, guys? Gamble or stick? Gamble or stick? Gamble, they're shouting. David, what do you want to do? Make your mind up. Come on. Gamble or stick?
I'm going to stick.
He's going to stick, everybody. He's going to stick. Oh, disappointment.
Sorry.
Come on out, mystery housemate number 2. It's only... Imogen! Go down there. You're with Sarah Sellows. Imogen. You happy with your decision, David? No, he's not happy. Oh, nightmare. He could have got a little kiss out of that, David. Unlucky, mate. And now I'm going to ask each Uber fan a question in turn. You guys can answer for 5 points, or you can pass it over to your respective housemates for 10. Sarah, David, do you understand the rules?
Yes.
OK. There can't be any conferring or any of that nonsense. All right, here we go. There are 2 minutes on the clock. Time starts now. I'll start with you, David. And BB6. Which housemates entered the house as prizes in the game show Meal or No Meal? You for 5, 10 if Eugene answers.
I want to pass it to
Pass it over to Eugene. Who do you think it was, mate? Got to rush you.
Imogen?
No, it wasn't Imogen, I'm afraid. Right, in Big Brother 8, which 3 housemates... It was Sam Brodie and Ashleen Horgan-Wallace, by the way. In Big Brother 8, which 3 housemates decided to leave the Big Brother house? You for 5, Sarah, or pass it over to Imogen for 10?
Pass.
Passing it over.
Pass, Eugene.
Oh, you can't pass it, baby. You're just not going to get it. The first fake big... It was Jonathan Durden, Chanel Hayes and Leslie Brain. The first fake Big Brother wedding took place during BB5. Which housemates were the bride and groom? You for 5, David, or pass it over for 10?
Oh, it's Victor and Shell.
You're absolutely right. I think it was prudent of you to go for that one, Which Big Brother 9 housemates received the most nominations in that series last year? Who got the most noms? You for 5, pass it over for 10.
Pass.
Pass it over. Wasn't watching. Was not watching. Time's up. Unlucky. Bad pass there. It was Mohammed. 26 nominations. Which Big Brother 6 housemate claimed to have been abducted by aliens?
Big Brother 6 housemate, Eugene.
No.
Pass it over to you.
Pass it over to you. Right, OK, yeah.
I haven't been abducted. Mary?
You're absolutely right. Yes, it was. 10 points in the bag. Which Big Brother 8 contestant broke 12 microphones before being given a loud hailer to talk through as punishment?
Pass.
Pass it over. You've got no chance. She hasn't watched it since you did it. Right. I don't know the answer, and she's not down here. Which Big Brother 6 housemate released a single using the pseudonym Zuleika? Who do you think it was? Come on, I have to push you, David. You for 5.
Pass it over. I'm not
Passing it over.
The girl from Yorkshire.
That's not what I've got down here, mate, I'm afraid.
Leslie, I know it.
Bonner.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Bonner. It was Kamal Shaheen, everybody. We've got a winner. That winner is David. 15th. Sarah, big round of applause. He did her best. Dave, we'll see you back here in a couple of weeks for more of...
Live from Boreham Wood, it's the George Lamb Quiz of the Decade.
Well done, Dave. Well done. One of the last winners over here. Now, time once again to pack our Big Brother bags and set off around the BB world with our international correspondent, Mr. Ian Lee, who is doing some amazing things.
I'm dizzy! I'm dizzy!
Of his life.
Very quickly, George, while I stopped feeling nauseous, I was lucky enough to be on the Big Brother eviction show on Friday.
I know, I saw, I watched.
Very exciting. I then went home and ego surfed and Googled my name and Big Brother to see what the kids thought of me. Someone posted on a forum, when did Ian Lee turn into a chubby Richard Madeley?
Oh,
now, that stings. That stings.
Out of order.
Yeah,
where have you been exploring this week, apart from weird fan sites about yourself, you Frank? You
oh,
do that,
no,
you know?
you shouldn't. It's bad, isn't it?
No,
it makes you want to cry. I've not been to a country this week, George. I've been to a continent.
No way.
That continent is Africa.
Amazing.
A bit more of a reaction there from there. I've actually been there. I got back this morning from Africa.
Just went to Africa for a week for you guys.
Yeah, it was hellish, but I went there. Now, Big Brother has only had 3 series of Big Brother over there. The first one started way back in 2003.
No, only 3?
Yes. Yes. The most recent series ran from August, November last year and was won by 21-year-old Rico Venancio from Angola. There he is. He's looking happy. He's won $100,000 US dollars.
In the bag.
$100,000.
Lovely.
Which works out at about, I don't know, what, sixpence? I don't know the exchange rate these days.
No, it's all right. It's
is it all right?
about 80 grand, something like that.
Ooh! Housemates are chosen from... I don't know what that means. Housemates are chosen from 12 countries across the continent, from Angola to Zimbabwe, the A to the Z of the African countries.
Yeah.
Z is American for the word Z.
Z, right, OK. Is it very similar to our Big Brother, Ian?
Well, yeah, it is, George. They've got a diary room chair. Have a look.
Yeah. Oh, very
and that's
similar.
It's kind of similar. And they like to throw in the occasional twist over there. They did a thing in Series 3 where the housemates had to nominate their hero, who they wanted to stay till the finale, and their zero, the person they wanted to evict.
Sounds fair enough.
Immediately. Well, it sounds fair, sounds a bit harsh, but then African Big Brother said, don't worry, it's only a joke.
Only a joke, you say? Oh, what a kidder. What a kidder.
I wouldn't open with that one if I was doing a stand-up set,
I wouldn't
to be
either.
honest.
And I believe we've got some action from the house.
Oh, yeah, now, they did a swappy thing.
Yeah.
So someone from Finlandia, Big Brother Finlandia, went to Big Brother Africa, and this is the moment that they walk in. It's very exciting.
Big Brother Africa housemates welcome their new guest from Finland and give him a tour of the house.
Than ours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Different?
Yeah. Really?
That's our dining room over there.
Okay.
Our storeroom is over here. This is our lounge. Our dining area and kitchen.
Kitchen is a bit smaller than ours.
Yeah. And we have our bedrooms.
Is it just me, or is it really, really tense?
Yeah.
Is it real uncomfortable? Yeah, OK,
Your kitchen's smaller than ours.
Yeah, they're not happy with the kitchen size.
They weren't the only ones who were doing the old swap over, were they?
No, because I don't know if you remember a few seasons ago, Cameron, I think it was season 4, something like that.
He went over there.
He went over to Africa and he swapped with a chap called Gaetano Kagwa.
We should have, I believe we've got Cameron on the line now. Are you there, Cameron?
Yes, I am. How are you?
Oh, good time. Welcome home, baby, welcome home. We were just looking at African Big Brother there.
Yes, it's got some good memories.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't sound very genuine there, Cameron. Tell us some of your favourite bits of African Big Brother.
Well, we got some great tasks over there. I remember having to stomp grapes to make wine, and they promised that they would give us the equivalent amount of bottles in wine that we stomped in grapes. And we stomped fit to burst, and of course they didn't have enough wine to give us.
Oh, the kidders. They are, we found out they're kidders
How
already.
long were you in the African Big Brother for, Cameron?
It was just under a week. I think I got there on the Sunday and came home on the Friday.
Now, here's a massive twist for you. I bet you didn't expect this. We've got Gaetano Kagwa on the phone right now. He was the man who came the other way over to us. Are you there, Gaetano?
Live and direct, coming to you, rather. Yes, I am.
You can come from us, it's all right. You're in Rwanda, right?
I'm in Rwanda.
Speak to Cameron, speak to Cameron. This is amazing.
This time delay's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Cameron, how are you doing, my man? I still can't understand your accent, but it's been a while.
It's been a while, Gaetano. How are you?
I'm doing very well indeed, man. How are you enjoying? How you been since 2003?
Oh, just surviving, you know how it is. Ian Lee's got his head in his hands, but never mind.
Have you got that wine? Have you got that wine they didn't give Cameron all that time ago?
I still got about 3 bottles left from that wine.
Yeah. Good man, Gaetano. So, are you still watching Big Brother over there in Africa, Gaetano?
Actually, they're about to start the 4th Big Brother Africa later this year. So, yeah, it's still going on, still going strong. And this time they're having, instead of 12 housemates from Africa, they're going to make it 14.
All right.
Oh, 2 bonus ones.
Hey,
That's really good. Put the cat
We've got to go. Give Ian a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Cameron and Gaetano. And that's all for today. Big thank you to all my guests. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock on E4. But don't forget to watch the main show tonight on Channel 4. Playing us out, we've got Eugene and the BBLB House Band. Goodbye.
Watch the girls while the girls watch the boys who watch the girls go by. Sing it, Eugene.
Eye to eye, they solemnly convene to make a scene.
It is the name of the game. Watching guys, watching dames in every street in town. with tender loving care. It's keeping track of the pack, watching them, watching back, that makes the world go round.
What's that sound? Each time you hear a loud collective sigh, they're making music to watch girls by. Here we go! La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. To watch girls by.